out over the past just few years that Kadokawa's light novel competition that they do, like every quarter, has banned isekai stories because everybody keeps submitting them.
Welcome back to Gamer Pie.
Oh Jesus, we started. This is Ned.
I'm a Jess,
It's Jules.
and today we are playing Super Rad Raygun. Peow!
Oh, are we gonna be able to do that a lot today?
Maybe. I don't know.
Ow.
Right in the knee.
I didn't.
As that
Thankfully, you didn't get
controls-
me in the junk.
So I could just overwrite your save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna get farther than you anyways.
Yeah.
I think he was aiming for my Super Rad Raygun.
I wouldn't call it that at all.
Yeah.
More like a
So wait, this is set in 1980.
1980X.
So
The mysterious doctor, whatever the fuck that says, is taking over the world with his army of robotic communist sympathizers.
like,
But in Washington, D.C., the President of the United States holds a secret meeting with top secret scientists.
Top scientist.
They're secret as well, you fuck. No! This technology was never meant to do what you're asking. What choice do we have? The USA is fading while the Soviets extend their reach more and more every day.
Hey.
But Mr. President, there are limitations to what we can do with portable robots such as this. Yeah, I know, I forgot to go fuck yourself. I've already made up my mind, Dr. Y, and you will. Tear down that wall. Wait, what was that? Mr. President, we're under attack from the Soviets. Then we will discuss this later. Rad Raygun, activate!
Now I believe you tried to say like 3 different things throughout that.
I don't even know. My comment was, 1980X.
Whatever.
Did we really need to obfuscate 10 years? When people do that kind of shit with, like, just obfuscating one number out of it, could you just not decide on a fucking year? I mean, especially when you put it that close. I can understand, like, 20XX to an extent because you got, like, 100 years to work with. I can understand 2 triple X because you get, like, 1,000 years to play with.
And it's also probably erotic.
Probably. Yeah, so it's
Are those commie matangs?
Pretty much.
Jump Street Man. So it's Mega Man versus the commies.
Yeah.
It's gonna come with a terrible Mighty number 9
is a
too.
Game Boy.
Huh?
What?
Whoa.
Mighty McCarthy 9. That was a stretch.
Yeah, that's like High School Gangbang 9 stretched out.
Mega Man, the Cold War. Going for a Wily Wars joke, it didn't come out as well.
No, not really. I think we tapped Jules out for the day.
He doesn't have that Soylent Green he needs.
Soylent Green is people! Soylent We know! What if the secret ingredients?
People!
What if the what if the secret
Jesus
ingredient
Christ!
is
It has an
Slurm is-
AK.
Holy shit!
Yes, yes, it does.
So
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
What if the secret ingredient in Slurm is people? No, they already have it. It's called Soylent Cola. Huh, how's it taste? Yeah, it varies from person to person. Plastic picture over there.
That's like the full-size people have to be crouching down.
Just shoot me. Well, presumably he's like Game Boy sized. Hold on, I have to go. Oh, okay, go back.
Apparently you don't.
I can't go for that.
I can't tell what the hell you're trying to do.
Soviet national anthem.
He's like jerking that fucking thing. That shotgun is up to orgasm.
Contra spread gun.
I like how his body disappears and his armor just kind of falls down.
I think I can.
This is beautifully ridiculous. I expected nothing less.
From screw attack.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
So, one of my favorite freaking Mega Man games in general is Mega Man X4. Not just because the absolutely abysmal voice acting. And a lot of people don't know,
girlfriend murdering.
Girlfriend murdering. Mega Man X4 also had a PC release. In fact, I think the first 5 games have a PC release. And in Korea, Mega Man X7 got a PC release. So, it's kind of difficult to run Mega Man X4 on PC because it's an old piece of software. And it's in that era of between after MS-DOS but before Windows XP. So the game doesn't like to run on new Windows. Until somebody uploaded a modified version and I took my old files and got it all working. So I've been playing a lot of Mega Man X4 on PC lately and noticing how much of a bitch it is to speedrun.
Specifically the PC version,
yeah.
Or just
The game in general.
There's some lag involved with the PlayStation.
You say wag?
he did.
Wag?
He absolutely did.
Some wag involved.
There's some lag with like the PC version. It doesn't lag in the way that the PS1 version does, and that means
they're shitty, just in different ways.
Yeah, they're shitty in different ways. I mean, I had to do some.
Can you Frankenstein them into a decent game?
Probably.
Can I
So,
get down there?
My problem was I was trying to do a speedrunning trick, which is called saber dash canceling, where you rapidly switch between. Oh, hey, zip.
Oh, that was loud.
You rapidly do the slash and the dash together, and you'll kind of do like he just like shakes the saber.
Like he jerks off a shake weight?
Yeah, he jerks off a shake weight, but it deals damage, and it's almost as efficient as the old Mega Man pause during the middle of a shot and watch their health melt away.
Oh, that's how I beat Yellow Devil.
I thought everybody beat Yellow Devil the first time when they found that out.
No, that's how I still do it.
Yeah. No, as long as I'm not playing Wily Wars, that's how I freaking clear the first couple games.
Alright, so that arrow is telling me to go that way. I'm gonna tell it to go for myself. There's nothing over there.
So, you can't saber dash cancel, at least to my knowledge, you can't saber dash cancel in the PC version. If you do, you have to do it at a completely unholy speed. My fingers just can't do that.
Madonna.
Really?
That walk.
Oh. I had like one.
She just like fucked your shit up.
Uh-oh.
Now, it looks like it should be able to get over there, but there's an invisible wall.
You can jump on the other side?
What do you mean? Like, no, there's like... See how my pews aren't like going all the way through?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. They are reaching over there, so I might be able to... Nope.
What the hell?
You're gonna whip that little robot. Your robot whipping boy.
And then if I go into the other Mega Man games I really enjoy,
What the
I mean...
fuck? Why does she have a...
She has a fucking stand. At
What
first
would Madonna's stand be?
like a virgin?
Oh god.
Whoop. I'm only doing 1 point of damage. She have tit nipples? Tit nipples.
That's usually where the nipples are, the tits.
Tit nipples.
I was just gonna say, it'd be weird if she didn't. What the fuck's it?
Like a Barbie doll. Just,
Yeah. Just flat.
I mean, after enough surgery, I guess, but...
I think that's just like one surgery. Like, even sensitive bastard, she has cancer. Bonus chance. Cape Canaveral.
America.
Merca.
Merca. South America. Canada.
Like how
All of Africa is Libya.
Nope.
Oh wait, no. It's probably Angola.
Can I, like, upgrade? Oh, it's palette. Hold on. I'm gonna change this just because I find that puke green slightly
Like
offensive.
the Game Boy one just... Oh hey, it's a Soviet map. That looks nice. Pedestal of Exposition.
What?
To your right.
Hold on. Protective case acquired. Swimming over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a scientist over here, though, so. Okay, cool. He's a shop. I don't
Red
need how
kinda
the...
looks like a Game Boy involved into Bomberman.
Yeah. Oh, man. Wish I had my own Switch, because I would buy Bomberman R, and we can see how many people we can cram into a room again. Preferably on a day that we're close to nuclear winter.
So...
It's the state of California. You get more than 3 people in a room, and it suddenly becomes death.
Well, it doesn't help when, like, 2 of the 3 people are morbidly obese. I'm not wrong.
Well, I guess it's not, you know, it's not difficult to keep your weight down when you survive on a diet that entirely consists of your own cum.
It's sterile now, like the face. See, that joke is funny on different layers.
It penetrates deep.
Yep.
I keep thinking I should be able to dash or something.
Alright,
let's
if it's like old school Mega Man, you might be able to...
I have a 4 dash.
Yeah.
Just go around the other way.
There's no other way. I mean, there's a thing marked exit, but I think that's the end of the level.
What are you trying to do?
Go up the other side. Oh, I think that's all there is. All
So
right.
you go to Mount St. Helens or New York?
Somebody quick choose.
We going to Washington or are we going to the Big Apple? Jesse.
Let's go to New York. Backtrack, motherfucker.
Guys, we've already destroyed New York. Actually, that's just
Actually,
Brooklyn.
That's just Brooklyn. Bullshit. Actually, that's just what Brooklyn looks like. Ah, god damn it! I'm the president.
I didn't press anything.
Oh,
The game was just like,
be
fucking,
like
you're taking too
a
long.
shining city on a hill or something.
Look, Rad. This is.
The
Whoa. The
seven
7Xs. The 7Xs were great, and we had to save money somewhere. Fuck your ass.
I swear I didn't press anything.
God damn it, Mr. Gorbachev.
I can't run. All I have is that's
I'm gonna
a
keep
giant
the,
rat.
I'm gonna keep the political commentary to a minimum, but I was kind of expecting like to see this when we reach a Detroit level.
You can be RoboCop.
One of my friends has a shirt that just says, "Remember that one time RoboCop shot a guy in the dick?" That's literally what it says. It's just text that just says it across there. And I was like, oh, I need to find out where they got this because I know somebody who would really enjoy it. Actually, I know a couple somebodies. Hi, Jess. Silently waves. I am not going to start narrating your actions.
What is it about us gamers that whenever we see something indicating that we're going in the right direction, we have to stop and go the other way?
I don't know.
Disestablishmentarianism?
I don't know if you guys have talked about this subject yet, but it's about a month-old subject. Because this just came to mind about, you know, I don't know why this just came to mind, actually. We're all avid listeners of a certain podcast.
Yeah.
Fuck! Dude, fuck Intercom.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Intercom.
I'm like a month behind.
No, you know, we've had this whole conversation about how
that's a company that owns
Yeah, Intercom bought K-Rock and all of CBS's other radio stations, and then decides we're going to cut everyone's pay, cut the main reason why most people listen to K-Rock nowadays.
Well,
Ralph?
former days, yeah. So local radio station. They're bought out by a big. Well, they're part of a big conglomerate. They're part of CBS. CBS sold off all the radio stations. Intercom bought them, and then they to cut costs, they let go like the best thing of that show.
Yeah.
Of their morning show.
Dude, everybody do yourselves a favor. Anybody who actually comes across this because they're in a drunken haze, or welcome to that weird part of YouTube again.
Yep.
You're somewhere between the reaction videos and the German dungeon porn that just somehow ended up on this website.
Yeah.
Yeah, go do yourself a favor and listen to Hollywood Babylon.
Can I be honest? I only listen to like half of Babylon nowadays. It's because I'm like kind of tired of people requesting like the same voices, the same things. Like honestly, I miss Kevin and Ralph just making fun of Hollywood.
Yeah. I mean, it's what I do is I play a lot of Final Fantasy 14, as these guys saw earlier, over 1,600 hours logged. And
this is what happens when you don't have a job.
Yeah, and you need to fill your life with some kind of grind. At least I'm not playing Maple Story again.
Oh Jesus Christ! Let's not get into that again.
Yeah.
Did you play it?
No, I have some sort of self-respect. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah. He seems to have a little bit more dignity than I do right now.
Just a skosh.
I'm just machine gunning.
So.
I'm actually a relatively decent member of society. I pay my taxes. I go to work. Pay my bills.
And have people for theirs.
Yep.
Yeah, so I set a bunch of podcasts on my music player because I can just tell it, hey, when this podcast comes out, download it for me. And I'll be doing training and suddenly, hey, Babylon comes on, hey, Pizza Party Podcast comes on. Which I'm like 3 or 4 episodes behind on that, and I saw the guest list and I'm like, I need to start listening to this. I might re-add Rooster Teeth Podcast. It's been a while.
Yeah, I kind of stopped. I replaced Rooster Teeth Podcast with Always Open. I listen to that regularly.
And if it's not that, then it's just whatever random channel I came across. So I think right now I've been I'll have since I've got dual monitors set up, I've got Binging with Babish playing on my. That man is great.
My brother actually cooked a recipe from his like the instructional series.
The basics.
Yeah. For Thanksgiving.
That's awesome.
How did that come out?
It's pretty good. It was the mac and cheese.
Oh. You guys want to hear some Thanksgiving or some holiday horror stories?
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna go through this one because I don't even know if I found this. No. I'll give the quick of this. it's not a good idea to take a half-cooked turkey out of the oven, drive across 3 cities, and then put it in another oven at 450 degrees thinking you can recover it. You're just going to dry out the meat. A member of my family did that. It's not the brightest idea. We also ended up playing a... are you guys aware of the card game Joking Hazard?
Yes. Yes.
No.
I'm very familiar with it.
So, for Ed, Joking Hazard is the Cyanide and Happiness card game. It's Cards Against Humanity, but it's actually probably far worse.
Essentially, what it is you create a 3-panel comic. So you have random cards. One player can place a card
Before or after, unless the card they reveal.
Oh yeah, so that you draw one from the deck. That is
the start, and then
that's the start, and then you can place one before and after it, and then the other players have to submit like their best punchline. Yeah.
And it gets great. Like these cards are also incredibly foul. So it's myself, my aunt, who seems to be getting a bit of a grasp of the game. My uncle, who immediately gravitated on the game pretty quickly because he's got the same messed up humor that everybody in the family has. Their sons, and my mother. So we got a nice 6-player game going. Oh no, 7 players, and my girlfriend. And my girlfriend and I are actually playing, we're actually playing pretty deep on this. My mom, I come to find out later, is actually holding back on a lot of incredibly blasphemous cards because we're in my grandmother's home. And my grandmother is watching the game as it unfolds. And she is actually really enjoying it. Thankfully, my grandfather, who's a bit more on the Bible thumb trail sometimes. And I just added a bunch of terrible sounds to the recording. You know, it's a good thing he wasn't in the room, but that was because of some...
There we go.
That was because of some bullcrap involving another family member. Don't try to flaunt superiority. Don't try to make yourself feel that whole who you trying to impress, it's your fucking family situation. That's what we dealt with. But we're all playing Insult Me, and oh my god, that got dark. It was one of those, like, the guy comes out and like, hey, you're my best friend. And then my response card was, this is what it feels like to be truly alone. My mother played a card where the guy who said, you're my best friend, the other guy got nailed to a cross. In the next panel. The next panel just shows the guy who's like, hey, you're my best friend, and he's nailed to a cross, freaking crucified.
Hold on, Communist Ghost?
How does that even work?
Fuck.
Diana Wraith?
God damn it.
Wow.
God damn it.
You can't take this, can you? Rad, when your vision fades out like that. Don't need that power. Oh.
Oh. Balls.
That's...
Jesus Christ, that's loud.
I think she's more of a siren than a wraith.
It bounces. Banshee?
Yeah.
Banshee, maybe?
Okay, I got my power back.
One of those fucking flips. She flippity floppy all over.
Well, oh.
So how long until we fight David Lee Goth?
Recharge. Alright.
You were gonna say, come on, retard.
Jesus.
And what's a splooge over mentally handicapped? What's wrong with you?
Oh god, my regular blaster takes up energy, which means I can't like. Oh. Oh, damn it.
Although I will say this for one cool thing. So one of the holiday perks we've got that works for is the boss gives us a gift card for the Honey Baked Ham store.
So you got free ham.
We get, well, mostly free. It's like a decently on the card amount of money towards what we get, because we end up usually buying a 10-pound, what they call a half ham.
Yeah, I've cooked those.
All hail our communist overlords.
Where'd the other half of the ham go?